Hello everyone, my name is Ceyhun. I'm coming from Istanbul, Turkey. I moved to Leipzig about 4 months ago, and now I'm going to tell you a bit more about my first startup, which is called withdrawn. The company name is called withdrawn, and we were doing interactive art installations for big companies for their marketing purposes. And I'm going to show you a little video about, it's going to be about a show reel, about the whole project we did in withdrawn. So what we were doing in withdrawn was we were developing custom-made software and art installation for big companies or some art projects. We were making an interactive installations which is based on the motions of people. So it is not a, it's not a standing art installation. It changes with the movements of the people. So you can put some art in it, or you can put some, some data from the company that you're presenting. So it was a tailor-made projects for each company or each art project. In the beginning, it was great. We were really having fun with doing such projects. I was doing the coding stuff, and my brother was an architect, and he was doing the whole planning of the project in Artways. But afterwards, we did some projects with Renault, like big companies like Renault, Nokia, and some other multinational companies. Everything was going good, but afterwards, we hit a big storm. Which is mostly caused by the customers. And I put some things in here about why we failed in this project. One of the biggest problems that we have was about time that is spent on the projects. We were spending so much time together with clients to please them. We were obsessed with pleasing them, but unfortunately they were never pleased. So we were spending infinite amount of time, but the money that we are getting from the clients were finite. So project revenue divided by time spent on project is a real, it shows the success of the company, to my knowledge, as I think. And the other thing is a black hole created by customers. I call it black hole because it's a never-ending story. We didn't have some very clear boundaries about the project. Therefore, the customer was keep asking about making revisions. Can we put some crazy lighting in here and some different kind of animations there? And we were like, of course, we can do it. We can do anything you want. But in the end, it was not a very good idea. So we were spending a lot of time that we planned. But as I said, the amount of money that we charged for this business was limited. So eventually, that leads us to failure. In the end, we were unable to pay for the bills and unable to pay for rent. And this is how the company came to an end. I think it is another part is that while we are searching for new clients, we understand that what we were doing in this business was very new, and the customer didn't know about it. We were not a marketing agency. We were not a visual company. We were what we call interactive installation agency, which was totally new to the customers, so they didn't understand the projects and what we did. Eventually, that led us to some bad things. And another thing is, yes, as I said, the tailor-made projects is not a good idea if you are doing a startup. Because if you would like to succeed in the business, you have to keep track of time. It is what, to my knowledge, is what it's all about. So, of course, we failed, but the failure is not the worst thing that can happen to a startup or you. After the death, bankruptcy of withdrawn, my brother, he's an architect, and he founded his own architecture office, which is called Salon Architecture. Now it is an international office which is operating in countries not only in Turkey. On my side, I founded a company called Boyutla, which means dimension it in English. It was a 3D printing, online 3D printing workshop, which was founded in 2013 and failed in 6 months. Yeah, it was not the best idea ever. So. Then afterwards, I was, as I said, I was on the technical side of the business. I was doing the coding, but I already had a background in material science, and I really wanted to make a huge impact on our lives, like finding a solution to energy storage problem. Then while I was in university, I founded the company called Grafentech, and which was supported by the Minister of Science and Industry in Turkey. And after I founded in 2013, it was acquired by NGIM Holding. After this time, it started as a startup, then it got an investment from a company called NGIM Holding. And afterwards, this company moved into Leipzig, and here I am. Thanks for listening.